is Coach Rosario from DRS Athletics. We are here for DRS Strong blog, week 68. So the focus of the week, of this week, is gonna be being comfortable in the uncomfortable, part 2. Okay, so about a year ago, I wrote a blog on being comfortable in the uncomfortable. So we're gonna kind of move on to that. Last week, it was set a point in your life that nothing's gonna make you do right from there. Okay, so let's get started. So today, we have a guest. Jenna Stark, please come on in.
Woo! Thank you. Thanks for having me. Oh, cheers. Thanks for having me.
No
Thanks.
problem.
It's an honor to be on the show.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you are here. Thank you
good.
so much for joining
Yes,
us.
no.
Your hair looks great.
Oh, thanks. You too. Yeah, you match really well too.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
know, I have.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I want you to focus on 2 things: being comfortable and being uncomfortable. So we're gonna ask her, Jenna, as an athlete, what makes you comfortable? What are you super comfortable with doing?
What I'm comfortable with doing is definitely the things I grew up doing. So, I was a power athlete primarily, doing softball, volleyball, things like that. So quick, explosive movements, that's my comfort zone. So when those types of things translate in here to the gym, like I'm in my heyday, hang power cleans, things like that. I like to do, I enjoy doing them, I look forward to doing them, and I think that's just mostly because of where I came from, my history with athletics. So.
Well, thank you for that. So being comfortable in the uncomfortable, right? You have to choose something that you're comfortable with, that you are 100% sure you can do, and do it well. And then choose something that you're not comfortable with, okay? Which is?
Definitely body weight movements, gymnastics movements, air squats, body weight movement, but more things when we're up on the bar, up on the rings, upside down, things like that. I mean, I didn't know how to do a somersault until I came into a CrossFit gym for the first time, or a cartwheel or anything like that. So it's just not needed in the sports that I played. So it feels super awkward, it feels like I'm doing it wrong, and like even though you work hard at it, it feels like it progresses a lot slower for me than other things that I do in here, so that can be frustrating at times and make me not really want to do it because I'm like, I'm not good at this, why am I spending time trying to do it? So
It's a little bit hard and defeated sometimes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just feel defeated even though you feel like you're putting your best foot forward when your body doesn't naturally do those types of things. It's like, why can everyone else do this and I can't do it? Yeah, so.
Okay, well that's a great example. So how do we actually go about this, putting it into your life besides the discipline that we do here in fitness, okay? It's, as a beginner, if you've never been here but you already decided to try it out, right? Why not come in here and have an open adjustment mind? Because then you're eventually gonna be comfortable when you're not comfortable, or like lifting weights. If you're an intermediate athlete, for a lot of people that are already here, right, that have been here at least a year, take a stand for yourself and say, okay, this is something I'm not comfortable doing, and I'm not putting my best effort in doing, but let's actually make it happen. And now for elites, if you're doing it for 5 years or longer, you should be ashamed of yourself if you don't know what a certain basic is, right? You should be mastering the basics, and you should be just, you should be mastering your basics, and just actually hitting every standard that we're looking for.
Yeah.
So.
And I just think that too, like forcing yourself to do that. And here we always talk about like what that translating to things outside of life too. And it's like you're willing to maybe take a leap of faith and like do a job you haven't done, or like leave and do something different because you're like, hey, I do stuff I'm not comfortable with all the time in here. Yeah, like of course I can go try a new sport, like go try surfing, quit my job and do something I think I'm gonna like better. Like anything like that where you're like, we just like to be comfortable, right? Like we like to do the things we're good at. Or it's like, oh, I might be bad at snowboarding. Like, it's like you'll be surprised when you go and put yourself out there and like how much you'll usually enjoy learning something different, and then you can take your fitness outside the gym and like go live a life that you enjoy and you're proud of and all that kind of stuff.
And that's what we're trying to do here for you. So when you come in here, guys, just focus of the week is having something that you're comfortable with, and now taking it something that you're uncomfortable with and actually making that connection and doing the best you can for growth. Okay? So next time, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you. No, cheers.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers again.
Okay. Bye.
Producers!
Good job, guys.
Wait, let me.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.